In the criminal arithmetic system, the people are represented by two separate and equally important groups: the students who investigate problems and the district teachers who prosecute their answers. These are their stories.
That's good.
You see that game last night? The ref should get his eyes checked.
Yeah, our team really got robbed.
What's this joker doing?
He's dead! Help! There's been another drive-by driving.
What do we got here, Johnson?
Got another drive-by driving.
Don't you mean a derive-by?
Yeah, third one this week.
Brutal, just brutal. What's the equation this time?
We got 3808T.
What does it mean? What do you think, Rook?
I'm not sure. I haven't passed calculus.
Why don't we head back to the office, figure this one out?
All right, let's go settle it.
Look at the poor chump. Bet he had a wife and kids.
Wait. So if it's a derive-by, we must have to take the antiderivative to figure out this whole mess.
By golly, I think you're right.
So if we have 3808t, that means we raise the exponent by 1 and put that new exponent underneath the coefficient. I think we have our answer.
And then what do you get, Cap?
I think you get 1904t squared. I just wish I knew what it meant.
T squared. T times T. 2 T's. Double T. Double tree.
Double tree!
Double tree drive.
It's an address. 1904 Doubletree Drive. Let's get there while the road is still hot.
Let's going.
1904 Doubletree Drive. We made it.
All right, let's head in.
Let's get this punk's house. On me. Red bridge.
All right, you got it?
Federal Bureau of Arithmetic. Open up. Entry. On the ground. Down, now. Did you have anything to do with the murder of Brentley Johnson at 3:05 p.m. last night?
No.
Thank you for your time. Have a magical evening.
I know.
What a bust. What a bust.
Yeah, jeez.
I really thought 1904t squared was the answer. I guess not.
You could have done it. I don't even know what the.
I don't know where the perp is at.
They're not adding up.
What's going on here? I think these chumps are. Oh God, what's this? Going on?
Oh no!
Johnson, no!
Oh jeez!
What's going on? Oh, returning fire! No! No!
Go!
Johnson! It's another drive-by deriving. 4023. That means it's 4023T. T is in Tisbury. I must head there now. Where is he?
Oh!
He's in the basement. We meet at last.
So you finally figured out my original equation. How clever. Now see if you can answer these. Riddles 3.
What are you talking about?
Look at that piece of paper. You can answer those 3 questions I'll let him go and turn myself in.
No funny business. Okay. Let's see what that tricky broth has in store for us. So find the dy dx of y equals cosine sine x. Well, it's a simple chain rule. So we take the derivative of the outside stuff, which is everybody knows is sine x, multiplied, keep the inside the same, and multiply by the derivative of the inside stuff, which is cosine x. That's our answer. Boom. Moving on. Solve for the initial value of dy dx equals x over y, with y being 2 and x is 1. So this obviously is a separation of variables problem. So first thing we do, dy times y equals dx times x by multiplying the y over and then multiplying by dx. So that's the way we get our variables separated. Then we separate and integrate. Thanks, bud. Right? Taking the derivative of y, we go 1/2 y squared because it raised the exponent by 1, and then go underneath our coefficient equals 1/2 x squared, and then got to tack on that plus c. Everybody knows. So then, because it's integration. So then we plug in our values to get c. So 2, plug it in. 4 over 2 is 2 equals 1 over 2 is 1/2 plus c. So 2 minus 1/2, everybody knows, is 1 and 1/2, or 4 over 2 is 3/2. So c equals 3/2. So then we can plug it in. 1/2 y squared equals 1/2 x squared plus 3/2, and then we solve for y. So multiply by 2, and when you're multiplying by 2, you got to do it by the whole thing. So then it'd be x squared plus 3, and then you take the square root because it's y squared. So y equals square root of x squared plus 3. That's our answer. Then moving on, a simple integral. And so we see here that we have 3t squared times cosine of t cubed. So that means I have a hunch that it's going to be the u substitution. So we take our u, which we're going to put the inside stuff as t cubed. We take the derivative of that equals 3t squared dt. And we see that 3t squared dt is already in there. So we do cosine of u is the same as times du. And then we just take the what you might call it, the integral of that. So cosine of u, we get, if we derive sine, we get cosine, so then we get sine of u, which is really t cubed, times the derivative of u, which is 3t squared. So that is our answer. Well, plus c. There you go. Let's get at it.
Are the answers negative sine of sine x times cosine x, y equals the square root of x squared plus 3, and negative sine of t cubed times 3t squared plus c?
That is correct.
Come on, Johnson! Oh!
Alright, let's go, buddy.
Let's go. In the car, load them up. Let's take out the trash, Johnson.
Alright, let's go, buddy.
Take out the trash. I'm gonna ask you one question. Why'd you do it, punk?
I just want to teach you well calculus by any means necessary.
Some people. Hey, Johnson. Someone asked you about this murder. Sum it up for him.